This woman who the word says it was about the 6th hour. The 6th hour would have been about noon, about midday. And she's out there by herself. And the commentaries and, scholars pretty much in agreement that, it would have been common for women to go and draw water early in the day. But she didn't do it. She was there by herself, probably because of shame, embarrassment, because clearly people had to have known her lifestyle or the result of her choices or whatever it was that brought her to a place where she had been married and divorced 5 times. I can tell you one time was horrible enough. But this poor woman went through it 5 times, and now she was in a relationship living with a man that wasn't her husband. A lot of shame. And clearly, she felt she had a mark on her. And I started to think, and this isn't a thus saith the Lord or anything, but I started to think that too, we're not told whether she had children or not, but she was there by herself. She had no one to help her. And it was customary that after a certain period of time, if you didn't bear, children for your husband, that the husband, was able to write a get, which was basically file for divorce in today's terminology. So I don't know, but I wonder, was this repeated rejection and heartache that she, went through time after time because she couldn't bear children? I don't know. All I know is that clearly she had a problem. And Messiah, being God incarnate, clearly knew she was going to be there and clearly had an intention of meeting her for his purposes on this day. And we see him questioning her, right? Or engaging in a conversation, not so much questioning her, he just tells her to go get your husband. No, I don't have one. You spoke well. Truth is, you've had 5 husbands, and the man you live with now is not your husband, so you spoke well. At what point, you guys know I can't see. So it's been a long time since I've looked at the scriptures. Are there like exclamation points in there after the words of Jesus in the red, indicating that he was yelling at her, chewing her out? No. I imagine he was as calm as you would imagine him to be. Just engaging her in a conversation. Revealing himself to this woman in this horrible situation. Half-breed, rejected by people on her left, rejected by the people on her right, rejected by her own people to the point where she has to go in the middle of the heat to draw water because of the shame attached. But yet Messiah came, intentionally met her where she was. And through this exchange, we find out that she turned out to be quite the evangelist, did she not? Not only did she put her faith and trust that he was the Messiah as he revealed to her right then and there, but she went and told everybody. This one woman, rejected by everybody, it would seem, from the 5 husbands to the Jews, to the Gentiles, to her own people, rejected by everybody, was compelled by something inside of her to go and share some good news, to the point where a crowd came 2 days with him. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what's in your past. It doesn't matter what you've struggled with. It doesn't matter what embarrassing thing has happened to you or what terrible choice you've made. There is nothing that would disqualify you from turning to the Lord, repenting, embracing Him, becoming saved, and then serving Him.